Happy Friday, everybody. It's Lifestyles with Eric. Happy Friday. Lifestyles with Eric and Mr.
Good
Rico.
evening,
What's
public.
going down, my friend? What's going down?
Oh man, just blessed, brother.
All right. All right. Blessed by the best, highly favored. I take it you had a good week, my friend. Blessed week.
Oh yes, blessed, busy as usual,
Okay. Okay. That's what's
busy
up,
as
man.
usual. But we here,
Busy,
baby. We
busy's
here.
good. Busy's good. You got it done. Kept you,
Yep,
Okay. Okay.
yep,
That's what's up,
most
man.
definitely.
That's what's up. Yeah, my week was pretty it was pretty smooth. Everything was in motion, Uh same old grind, man. I'm
Yes,
ready
sir.
for a different I'm ready for a different grind. Um
Yeah,
and I'm speaking it into existence, you know. I want a different grind. I'm ready to do some different things. I am tired of clocking in, and I'm speaking that into existence. I'm ready for some different things to happen, some blessings, some different blessings.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
That's what we're looking forward to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, people. When you come in, thumbs up the video. Wipe your feet. Thumbs up the video. It's free. It actually doesn't cost you anything. Hit your bell for your notifications. If you're not a subscriber of Lifestyles with Eric, I greatly appreciate your subscription. Once you hit that subscribe button, you're definitely family. I always say I've got the smartest YouTube family out here in the streets, and whenever I have some sort of question that I don't know and I can't answer, my YouTube family always comes through for me. So I just want you to know I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody that does support Lifestyles with Eric. And hey, it's been almost 4 years now, and we are still grinding hard. We definitely want our family to grow, and that's what we're looking for: growth, and prosperity, and blessings and all that good stuff. So yeah, yeah, yeah. But just trying to see who's out there tonight. I see three somewhere, but I don't see them on my chat yet. So I want to give it a few minutes, see who comes in the chat tonight. Again, it's Friday evening, everybody. It's Lifestyles with Eric with Mr. Rico. And we're just chopping it up again. It's Friday night. We're just gonna chop up a couple things and see what you think about that, and just get your opinion on them. So that's the plan for this evening. That is the plan. But do remember, if it's something you ever want to talk about and you have a specific topic, always reach out to me and let me know if it's something you'd like to either bring up, or if you want to come up on the platform and speak it yourself and get everybody's opinion on it. Let me know. We can definitely work that in. So yeah, that's I'm the guy that can get you in and help you express yourself on my platform. So you whoever you are, you just let me know, because we all have a voice, and we all have something that we want people to know. So it could be informative. It could just be something to get off your chest. It could be anything. So I just want everybody to know I support you as you support me. Miss Annette Scott, what's going on? Welcome to Lifestyles. Thanks for coming in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday evening. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. All super thanks are greatly appreciated, and I appreciate everyone. Thank you again. Thank you. All righty. Okay.
sir. Yes, ma'am. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm waiting to see, who's there, who's gonna come in. I'm hoping somebody got a notification this evening. Sometimes they play with those numbers, and you know, you just never know. Okay, there's Miss Reality Checks in the house. All right. Reality Checks is in the house. All righty, we
Hey,
got two in. She said, "Hey, Mr. Rico." All right,
hey.
all right. What is popping? What is popping? All right, man. Man, you ever think about you ever I did you know I used to DJ?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I be thinking about just some of those old albums and 12 inches I used to buy from you remember what was that record was it the record store in Lafayette Square?
Uh,
that we used to get our
That
albums from?
was that was City.
Not right across from where champions would where champs is now. It used to be like right where champs would be. It was right across.
Oh, in the mall.
Yes.
Uh,
Camelot, maybe.
was it Camelot? I think.
Maybe Camelot. It wasn't
Maybe it
Karma.
was.
It wasn't Karma. Maybe
No, it wasn't Camelot. I think it was Camelot.
Camelot Music, Camelot Records. Okay. Hey,
Something
Hope,
like
what's
that.
going
Yeah.
on? Okay.
No, they out of business.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
was thinking, man, you know, sometimes I reminisce to myself, man. I was thinking about them old albums. You know, I remember buying 6 in the morning from there, man. Ice-T.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I bought
Oh
that 12.
yeah.
I bought that 12-inch
It-
from there. Sure
it's
did.
funny. It's funny you say that because I was thinking that like yesterday. I had went back and started listening to some old underground stuff because that's what I was out. I was always into underground, and
Okay.
I remember we used to go to Rockin' Billy's
Yeah.
on Keystone
Yeah.
or IRC
Yeah.
on 38th Street, right?
Yeah.
And that dude, I kind of laughed because that dude used to get real ticked off when we walked in there because he knew the IRC dude because they had so much stuff, you know what I mean, and they was like the underground headquarters.
Oh yeah, they sold all the equipment and stuff.
Yeah, but they sold all the underground music, like
That's right. Man, okay, that's right. IRC, okay, they did sell all the albums and stuff too.
Yeah, they sold a lot of they sold a lot of underground. Huh?
Were they on 38th in Georgetown?
No, 38th and it was 2 of them. Actually, I think it was 3, but this one was like an independent one. And I think the dude who worked in there, he kind of got into some trouble because the old man that owned it, he passed away, but his son still was kind of taking it over, and he got into some trouble or whatever. He was still dabbling or whatever. But they would have all the underground stuff, like. Cause that's what we was on. We was on that underground music. We wasn't buying this, stuff on the radio too much.
Right.
We didn't do that too much. You know what I mean? But like we was listening to Master P and E40 and them before even they got known.
Right.
Before anybody knew about them like that. We already knew. We already knew about it. You know what I'm saying? But I remember that dude used to get ticked off when he seen us come in here because he used to be like, "Oh, here they go." Because we would used to go to the magazines. We'd be looking in looking Murder Dog magazine or we fishing. We tap it in. We fishing for the new stuff. We fishing for. We go to IRC Records and say, "Yeah, man, let's get that." Let us get that new Gangster Nip, or let us get that new K Reno, or let us get that new CIN, or let us get that new IMP, or Dre Dog, or you know what I'm saying? It'll just be some underground stuff. Seagram.
Right.
And he would he'd be like, we ain't got it, but they got it. Right? His daddy used to be like, we got it. He just being lazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I was just thinking about that, like, man, they don't make that stuff. Oh man.
I still got some albums. I still got albums. I do
too. I still got some. I still got some cassette tapes, actually.
Man,
CD.
I don't want to tell you how many cassette, man. I got so many I got a bag of cassettes from back from the 90s, and then I got a couple crate full of mixtapes from back in the 90s all the way up to the 2000s. Then I got all of the CDs I got all the R&B CDs from the 90s, all in order. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, because we used to trade cassettes like baseball.
How many CDs I got? This is just from the 90s. This is all R&B, all in order, all starting with Aaliyah, all in order. I got one-hit wonders in here, man. I got all from the 90s, all R&B. The original CDs.
You probably got some stuff I've been looking for too.
Yeah.
Because
Jaheim, Jagged Edge, everything, all that.
and I'm one of them dudes that like I'm a sound person. Sound is necessary.
Hey Cheryl, hey Debbie, hey Glenda, you're right. What's going on, my ladies? What's going on, Lifestyles ladies? What's happening?
Hello ladies. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining. Yes. We're getting them in now. We're getting a few in. We got about 10 in now. There we go. Now it's time to get on cue now. What was you saying, Rico?
No, I was just saying, I'm such a music lover, and I'm just believe that sound is like is a necessary element also. Like sound can heal.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you got to watch what you let soak into your soul anyway.
Exactly. You got to be careful with it.
Absolutely. So I came up with a few things to put on everybody's head tonight, and I was just thinking, how do we deal with family and friends that talk too much?
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Well, I say that you adore them from a distance. Like you have to deal with them. Family, you have to deal with them. Then again, you don't. So you gotta be careful around them, because if you know how they are, they probably don't respect you because this is my cousin, this is my brother. I can get away with certain things, and so they pretty much hang themselves. Hold on, hold on, Eric. So yeah.
Well, let me see. I'd have to think about that too, because I've got some family members and friends that
whatever. Yeah, my bad, Eric. But yeah, speaking of family, yeah, that was one of those family members. But yeah, certain family members that you can't discuss certain things. Certain friends you can't discuss. It's just about being careful. Selective sociable. This is about being selective with stuff.
Okay. Okay. The way I deal with, I'm very with family, like you said, you have to still interact with them in some sort of manner. I know how to love them from a distance too. I'm very much to myself, and if you've done too much talking or caused a ruckus too much in my life, family or friend, I distance myself.
Exactly.
And I've been told that I was funny acting, or I don't never come around to certain things, but I'm not any of that. But I just know that when I don't want to interact with you like that, then I may not show up. That's just the way it is. I mean, maybe I don't even want to look at you. I just might not want to be in your presence.
But you got to tolerate it though.
Right. But family, you're still my family. There's still a mutual something there, but I just know how to just play it the way it is.
Play it the way it is. Just like my little cousin right here. He's just like my little cousin just walked in. He had.
What's going on? How you doing, my man?
Hey.
I just wanted to hit on a note that y'all was discussing on. I just wanted to tell you, be careful who you vent to, because vents carry to other rooms nowadays. You get what I'm saying?
Man,
and I was talking to an old school testimony man, and he was telling me he was just complaining and doubting himself, and I was like, he was trying to tell me like, God taking me through high waters and high mountains, and then somebody broke it down to him where Maybe some of your enemies can't swim, or they feet hurt. So he just trying to separate you from your people that you don't need to be around in order to get to receive your blessings that you're supposed to be getting, because they hindering you right now. But that's all
Absolutely.
I wanted to say, my man. It was nice meeting you, though.
Hey, bro, you spoke that like a true G, man.
Man, it's in me, not on me. You get what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel it.
That's my little cousin.
Yeah, that's little cousin.
All
All
right,
right,
cuz, I
little
love
cousin.
you, man.
All right.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
he
that.
just heard that. Like, you know, you see how the universe works? That's how
Absolutely.
God just put it in place. He came just to use the phone. He came to use the bathroom, and now, you know. And I was like, hold on, I'm on a podcast. And watch what you say. And,
Hey,
yeah.
it's all good. It's all good, man. But yeah, she said smart cousin. Absolutely. I like what he said. That made a lot of sense real quick. Bam, that made sense that fast.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Being a blessing to someone. How do you feel about being a blessing to someone?
Feel good about it. You should be a blessing than a burden.
I agree.
When I meet a female, when I meet somebody new, a chick that's skeptical, I don't blame her for her skeptic. It's a lot of women have gave men chances, and they mess up the chances for me. So, which I'm not bothered by it. I know I got to do a little more extra work, but I'm not gonna lie to kick it. But when I tell a woman, yeah, when I meet them, I tell them I don't want to be a burden to you. I'm a blessing. If you feel like I'm too much of it, if you're not ready for it, I understand. But I'm not here to burden you. I don't want to use your car. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. You know, so it's better to be a blessing. Some people don't
Absolutely.
mind being a burden. You know that though,
Yeah.
Eric?
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Some people don't mind.
Yeah.
They don't even care.
You know what? You got to really think about that. I mean, I don't want a burden either. I don't want a woman that's a burden. I don't want to be a burden to a woman. Being a man, standing on being a man, I don't want to be a burden to anybody, any woman, definitely not.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense, and I absolutely, I want us to be blessings to each other. But then I also, I guess that doesn't have the same thing. Well, I really, the one thing that I stand on with women is that if a woman believes in me, that's a big deal to me. Just a woman believing in me. But
That is good. That's good. That's good.
believe in me. That's a big deal. But yeah, I'd rather be a blessing than your other. So absolutely, than your burden. That's a good that's a good saying. Blessing or burden. Blessing then burden. So that's a good saying.
Yeah. I always said that. You know.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Angela, what's going on, babe? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So yes, bless it. But just I like to bless people that can't always do for themselves. I like to be a blessing to people. I started donating my sneakers when I lived in California. The Lord told me to give my shoes away that I had. I mean, I had a whole lot and they were in really good shape. So I would bag up my sneakers and ride around the part of California I lived in and ask the homeless guys what size shoe they wore, and I'd give them my shoes. That made me feel really good about myself. It just made me feel good because I like to give and I like to help people. I think sometimes people look at you the wrong way when they don't know you. They're on the outside looking in and they think that you're you think you all that, and he probably thinks he's out, but until you don't know me, I love nice things, but I also love to help people. And I'm a good person, and I'm not obsessed with material items. I don't love material things. So
yeah, extend your blessings.
but sometimes when people don't know you, they assume those things about you. But not me. That's not who I am. Giving and blessing. And see, this is what I always say. although I'm complaining about more money an hour at my job, I can still be a blessing to somebody else that has way less than me.
Right.
So, while I'm complaining about money issues or, money an hour, this person's living under the bridge.
Yeah.
So there's no comparison. So, I'd rather be a blessing and then complaining about the things that I don't have, but I know that I'm going to get it eventually. That person they're in a totally different situation. So being a blessing to somebody is definitely important. And you can't throw it up in their faces when you bless people. You don't have to brag about blessing people. You just do it. You just do it. You don't brag. You just do it. You don't do it for the accolades. You don't do it for the blessing, for you to get a blessing. You just do it out of the kindness of your heart, and you don't make that person feel like they're a piece of shit. Excuse my French.
Yeah.
Because you did something for them. Sometimes people will make you feel like that, or make you feel like you're lower than low because that person did have to ask you for something. But I would never make a person feel like that. I know that everybody comes in different situations, and you never know what situation you could be placed in. And so you just can't look down on people, and you need to bless. So that's my spill on blessing people, being a blessing to someone. Dating at an older age. That's the last thing we're going to talk about. What you think about dating at an older age? We're both older. Rico, I'm a little older than you, right? What, I got you about 2 years?
No. I'm older than you.
Are you older than
me? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Rico, I didn't know that.
I know a lot of people think I know.
I didn't know that. Because I thought so you was older than Pandy?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to reveal your age, sir?
No, I do in the morning. I do in the morning. That's all the athletes and just working all my life. Not working like all my life, but the last decade, like working.
Yeah, man. I know exactly what you mean, brother. I know exactly what you mean.
Before that, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't thinking about no work.
I know exactly what you mean, brother. One of these days,
I said, yeah. One of these days that'll be a no talk.
Yeah.
Dating at an older age, I can definitely relate. I can definitely. It makes you think about, what did I do when I was younger? Why am I dating at this age?
Well, I know what I did wrong. I definitely know. No, I ain't gonna say wrong. I know what I did, but
it just makes you think about what you did. It makes you think about, me actually, Eric, and I told my one of the older gentlemen at work today. I told him, he said, "Yeah, I've been with my wife for 40 years," and I was like, "Man, you know what? When I was younger, I wanted to be like that, but it just wasn't God's plan." And and he was like, "Yeah, it's for some people, and it's not for some people." He said, "Me and her we still like when we first met." And I'm like, man, that's so dope. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just, it makes you want to settle down as you get older. You want to settle down. I mean, but you don't want to settle either. You feel what I'm saying? You could settle down. You don't settle for anybody. You're single, but you ain't desperate.
Yeah.
So you have the, as you get older and you get wiser, that you don't want to waste the rest of your time with nobody. It's really,
you're not really happy with like that. I get. Yeah.
And one more point, dating at an older age is kind of funny, because as an older dude, the younger chicks they don't care. And even if it ain't no sugar daddy thing, because that's not happening over here. But
it ain't happening over here neither,
it
brother.
ain't happening. It ain't happening. We don't float that way.
No,
but
not at all.
But they will come because they say, well, I like older men. They would say that. I don't like dudes they age, they kind of too, yeah, I get it. I get that too. But when you go when like if I see an attractive older woman, she either thinks I'm not serious, or she think you just like the rest of these men that I'm older than you, so I kind of know a little bit more, and and I'm like, no, that ain't the case, and it'd be all kind of little different excuses why not. So I just take a friend. Oh, so you want to be my friend, but so that's why I said it's a roller coaster. Dating older is a real roller coaster though. It's like you don't want to be alone the rest of your life, but you don't want to make the wrong decision either. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. But the older I get, and I've been married once, I just think that people are pushing that marriage stuff on themselves at an older age. And if you don't get married again or ever get married after 50, then you damn near need to stop worrying about being married and just find some kind of happiness in your life, some kind of companion, whatever it is, and just be settled. I mean, it is not settling, but just be happy with that. If nobody gets on their knee and proposes to you like you would have happen in your 20s, you cannot get mad about that. Sometimes we miss that boat, and it's just the way it is. I've seen a lot of African American people miss that boat. White people right after college, boom, and that's it. Black people date, sex, date, and then late 30s, early 40s, they ready to get married. But no, you can't think you're going to snatch your husband when things have changed. You're older now. You got baby daddies, this and that. No, your stock isn't as high as it would have been if you would have did that in your 20s. You don't think that you still got it going on like you did when you're in your 20s. So the marriage thing has to diminish a little bit. It should. Men are different. We can start families wherever we go. It's just the way it is. If we have it going on, if we make a certain amount of money a year, if we're very successful, we can go meet a woman, a younger woman, start a family. That's that, boom, boom, if that's what we want to do. We don't have to choose a woman that's had 3 or 4 kids and then decides now she's ready to be married. That's not how it works. And she might be pretty, but that has nothing to do with it, because a super successful man is not going to, whether he's older or younger, is not going to choose that type of woman because he has better choices. So dating at an older age can be a bitch when it comes to it could just be a bitch. It could just be a bitch because if there's a reality that you get smacked in the face with, whether you're a man or you're a woman, you as a man, we don't have it going on like we had it going on when we're in our 20s or 30s, but we still got definitely some life. But you just have to balance that out the best you can. Like I said, just find whatever you can find, not being desperate. If you find you a cool friend, that's cool. Don't put that hammer down on somebody to be your husband. I gotta have a husband. I gotta have a husband. You know how many times I've heard that from women in their 50s or late 40s years ago? I was hearing that so much, so it's, if you don't get a husband, you don't get a husband. You can't worry about that. Just get something, but make yourself open for that. Don't be mean and be giving people the stink eye like y'all do and being mean and all that stuff. You got to give men, but that's because you think you're getting ready to get something or whatever, something else. So you sometimes tend to act weird or mean or whatever to guys because you think you can pick and choose what you want. That's not how it's supposed to be, ladies. That's not how it's supposed to be. So we just
don't give up hope. Don't give up.
Don't give up hope. No, don't give up hope.
Don't give up.
Don't give up hope. Let me see this last comment here. That's more than that. Younger people who get married are not mature enough to handle the responsibility. That's true, but they learn if they stay together. They learn that as they stay together. I'm just saying, I don't think that you should be trying to do the same things that you should be doing in your middle 20s or whatever in your 50s. The maturity level is definitely there, but how do people stay married for 40 and 50 years? It's because they get married when they're younger. That's it. And they stay together through thick and thin, through the bad and good. I'm sure they were immature, but they grew together and they learned to whatever they was going through, whether it was
And Eric, the gentleman I was talking about today, he's a black guy.
Okay. And that's a blessing. So if he's been married 40 years, okay, I'm 51. He got married when I was 10 years old. I mean, I get it. That's awesome. You know.
He tell me some stories, and
nothing's perfect.
He's been tempted a lot of times because he's been one of them kind of independent guys, independent small business guys, and a lot of females that came up on him trying to get him to cheat or trying to get him to do some stuff, you know, but he never would do it. And that's some good, that's some good thing right there.
It is.
Like, yeah, man, because he's like 60, something, man.
Okay, so he got married when he was 20 years old, 21.
Yeah.
And stayed married the whole time.
Yeah, he told me that. He said, man, I go home. I go home, get in the shower, or he said he go home and he do whatever with his wife, and she'll cook, and I bring her plate, and he's been bringing her plate. He said he fix her plate.
He keeps the routine going, man. I talked to a man I used to work with that said he had been married for 60 years. They're probably gone now. This was way long time ago. And he said that one thing he can say is he kept dating his wife. He never stopped dating his wife. That's the key. That's the key to people.
He
never stopped dating his wife.
Never stopped dating.
Wife, he did what he did to get her. He did the same thing
to keep her.
Yes. So he never gave that up. So that's the one thing I can say that can work for some people, you know.
And that's what happened with my failed little stuff that I still wanted to do and they was content with just chilling. But I'm like, but let's go somewhere. But no, I don't need to. And we good here. I love that. I get that. I get the fact that we're at home and we love each other. We're here. We can enjoy each other's space. But come on, let's go somewhere. I don't want you to spend no money. You know, being nice, being sweet. But I still wanted to, it's like dating. Like you said, you got to keep that fire burning. You got to keep the fire burning. Or it's just gonna, fire needs air. It needs air to go. When the oxygen stops.
That's true.
Just saying.
That's true.
That's a good thing. What you said, that man said. That's really good thing. You never stop dating. Never stop dating.
So I think I'll remember that the rest of my life if I ever, getting something super, super, super. But
decent right there.
Huh?
I said that's real decent. That's gonna be embedded too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man, that was a good talk, bro. That was a good one. See how that kind of carried on in. That was a good one. That was a good talk. That was a good talk. Man, I appreciate you coming in tonight. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight, and I appreciate all the comments. If you got anything else you want to say, please put it in the comment section. Let's see. Facts. All righty. Thank you, Reality Checks. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you.
Eric, we gotta get on. Pluto or Roku or something.
Huh?
So we gotta get on Pluto or Roku or something.
We will. We gonna get this platform big, man. We gonna get on Spotify or something. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. We
ain't gonna forget. We ain't gonna forget our supporters. They came.
We gotta do Twitch too. Yeah, we gotta get on Twitch too. Get paid off of Twitch too. So yeah, people be looking out. Hope, hey. Where is my cameraman? I'm sure you've been on his page. I don't know. He's around. I'm sure he's around. No hate, no shade. You know, I wish nothing but the best for my cameraman. Abandoned Boy, salute, my friend. I'm sure you out there somewhere. I hope you're doing your thing, my brother. All right. All righty. So anyway, I want everybody to like, share, subscribe. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Happy Friday evening. I hope everybody's having a great evening so far. I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. I may come back in this weekend and say what's going on, do a little small blog or something like that. So be on the lookout for that. We'll see you next week, Mr. Rico.
Yes, sir.
Going down. Have a blessed weekend, my friend. Keep it safe. You know what I'm saying?
Is it Sunday or?
Huh?
Sunday or?
I don't know. We might squeeze one in. I mean, you know, we can do one whenever, but I mean, shit, we might squeeze one in Sunday.
Okay.
Yep. I'll let you know.
I'll be fresher then.
Oh man, ain't no rap, brother. You know the ladies. You know them ladies are still looking at you, Mr. Rico. They on here looking at Mr. Rico. All right, Mr. Rico. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you again, everybody. Happy Friday evening. Lifestyles is out live. All righty. Peace.
Peace.